590 WCAB Rutherfordton with FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9.
Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
This is Kevin Pleasant here in the Blue Room taking a look at your weather forecast. You can expect today to be partly cloudy with a high near 75 and overnight partly cloudy with a low around 52. For Thursday, some rain showers are possible and a high near 77, and then overnight Thursday, partly cloudy with rain showers continuing and a low getting down to around 58. This has been your weather forecast. Keep it tuned in to 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
That is right on this Wednesday morning, Todd and Tracy morning show right here.
Wednesday has rolled around.
It is hump
day.
This microphone will not cooperate with me this morning.
I wish y'all could see this. It's like
it keeps. I'm gonna end up in the floor.
It's like its little neck's broke.
Creighton Loveless checking in on the YouTube this morning. Good morning. Butch Montby at the Charlotte Airport headed to Phoenix.
Oh my goodness. Good morning,
Butch. You have a safe trip, and we'll be pray for good travels this morning as you head out to Phoenix, Arizona. Is that the only Phoenix in America?
That's the only one that comes to mind.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of. Phoenix, Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be. I forgot the rest of the song.
I can't remember the rest of that, guys.
Rising, sleeping.
Is that the lineman thing song?
No, that's by the time I get to Phoenix.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the name of the song. By the time I get to Phoenix. Oh, anyway. Yeah, good morning. It is a Wednesday, October the 11th.
Good morning, everyone.
3 minutes after 7 o'clock. Little warmer than it was, has been.
Yeah, I believe so.
51 degrees currently.
Oh, yeah. Yesterday was, 47, 45?
48, something like that. We are headed to a high of around 75 degrees today. Partly cloudy overnight tonight with a low around 52. And looks like we've got rain showers for tomorrow evening as well. So we need that rain. That is definite for sure. Need the rain.
Yes, we do. It is getting a little bit dry, I think. And all this rain is just going to make the rest of the leaves fall off the trees.
Butch said that Tracy has the best laugh, and I am the North Carolina language professor.
Hey,
well,
I tried
to help Butch fit in with his vernacular.
Yeah.
That's a big word.
That is a big word. I've never heard that one.
I didn't even know I know that.
That doesn't even sound like a Rutherford County word.
With his speech. Let's do that. Yeah, I was trying to help him. He mispronounced some things in the southern, wasn't pronouncing it southern like.
Yeah.
So you could tell he wasn't from around
But
here.
he was trying.
He was actually trying.
He was working on it.
Chad Medford checking in this morning. Howdy. Good morning, Chad. Hope you're having a good morning on the way to work this morning. He always tunes us in. Heading up toward Marion up that way. Is that McDowell County?
Yep.
Yeah, McDowell. I think that's where he goes to work. I believe that's where he's headed. But oh yeah, you do have a kind of what do you call it? Stuff that grows on you, not a fungus.
I'm not sure.
It's you have a something laugh
contagious
maybe, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I hope the whole world's laughing.
Oh, I hope the whole world. Yeah, I hope they feel that way.
Judging by the people that came by Saturday and talked with us, it seemed like a lot of people enjoy our show. We're getting a lot of good response.
Yeah, we sure have.
You know, there's a couple of them was like, we just laugh at y'all.
I know. They just
We
laugh.
say some of the funniest stuff. We do. We try. We try to keep you entertained as well as informed right here. It's always been our goal. When we get on the radios.
The crazy thing about
Every
it is
morning.
that some of it is, it's just real, ain't it, Todd?
Oh yeah.
Most of
Nothing
it's
is
real.
funnier. Nothing is funnier than the
It's
truth.
just being real. Yeah.
I'm telling you. Hey, listen, I've got some Monster Truck Show tickets coming up in Morganton. Nope, I don't. Those are old. That says March 24th, 25th, and 26th.
But we do have this.
Do we need to get rid of these?
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably not going to see a Monster Truck Show and it being October. We'll get rid of those. How about some
ahead.
Renaissance tickets?
Yeah, Renaissance tickets.
I tell you what, you don't even have to do anything. If you want some Renaissance tickets, just come by the radio station here and pick those up.
We'll give you a set of 4.
Yeah, Lou will be here till 11 o'clock this morning. We'll give you a set of 4 Renaissance tickets. So if you would like them, call me, say, hey, I want 4 Renaissance tickets. Now,
Hold the
what you have to
tickets.
do, this is a voucher. This is not a ticket. You'll have to go online to carolina.renfestinfo.com, and you'll have to enter the codes that's on these tickets. And what you can do is that is your ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And I think once you get on site, you can just reference the ticket on your phone. And,
Yeah.
And it's not even this is a voucher to get in free. This is a $32 value, but
Yeah, you still get in free.
you still get in free. You just,
just
have to scan this
It
voucher.
just make you
in.
work for it a little bit.
Yep. Just have to work
Yeah.
for it a little bit. Hey, if you got to do a little bit of work to save $128,
I guess.
why not?
But the Renaissance Festival, I've been there once, and it's fun. It's,
I would love to.
It's
go.
different.
I think that would be so much
It's
fun.
there's a lot to it. I just put it that way.
I don't even think. Come ye, come
That's
all,
it.
come ye to the
Yeah.
Renaissance Festival.
That's what it is.
And you dress
You're
like a
walk-
knight. I'd
Yeah.
love to dress up
You're
like
walking
a
around in that
big old knight.
period of, oh,
How dare you bring me
Yeah.
my ale?
that's it.
Yep, that'd last about 10 seconds, and that'd be all she wrote. I'd probably get tired of walking around in that suit
Yeah.
of armor. Can you imagine him?
No, I cannot.
I can't imagine wearing a suit of armor, okay, to protect myself, and then going to have to fight in it.
Yeah, and just think, the suits of armor that people wear today, of
Oh, ain't
course, are
nothing.
just plastic.
Yeah, they ain't nothing. Yeah.
But the ones that they actually had to fight in.
And then you got then you got to carry around a 10-pound sword.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
a 10-pound shield.
and just think about the heavy dresses that the women wore. God, they weighed 50 pounds. I can't
What?
imagine
it would take. I did.
walking through the street in those
There's-
dresses.
There's an interesting couple on YouTube called I believe it's Homestead something, and she actually went through the process of getting dressed for the day. It took her
Really?
23 minutes to get dressed,
Gosh.
and she started with just her,
Yeah, all the. Are you talking about for the Renaissance period?
well, no,
Or just
every day.
regular
Yeah,
in
just
the
going out for the
1800s?
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine all those petticoats they wore.
She
and all
started
the,
with the little.
the corsets and.
She started with the little cotton underdress,
Yeah.
and then
I've seen
started
that.
layering.
I know what you're talking
I was
about.
like, good Lord.
Yeah, I was exhausted just watching
Yeah.
her.
I was tired just watching her. It's like, darn. And then we have to go out.
Yeah.
Sly checking in with us this morning on the YouTube. Good morning, you.
Good
Todd and
morning,
Tracy. Good
you
morning, Sly.
sly devil.
Hope you're having a good morning so far. Let's get started with our call around report. We're going to hear these words from Chronicles of the Old West, what Dakota Live say. Don't think that's coming across the airwaves this morning. Dakota Lives that Chronicles of the Old West. Don't think that's happening this morning. But anyway, we're going to go to the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, get our report from over there. With us this morning is Deputy Connor. Deputy, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. How you doing?
Doing good. What do you have on the report for us this? Hold on just 1 second. Let me get something going here. I got to get this. Boy, it just ain't working this morning, is it? What do you have for us this morning, Deputy?
All right. So over the last 24 hours, Communication Center received a total of 188 calls for service. We arrested 23 people in the last 24 hours, and the jail is currently holding 180 people. For incident reports, we got a break-in in our motor vehicle on Meadow Creek Drive this morning around 5 a.m. We got a felony larceny on McDowell Street in Mooresboro last night around 7 p.m. We've got a fraud on Butler Road in Forest City yesterday about 1,200 hours. And we got a common law robbery on Pointer Road yesterday right at lunchtime. And then for the arrest reports, a Brian Keith Rogers was arrested for failing to appear on misdemeanor. Gregory Franklin Hampton was arrested for failing to appear. And a Samuel Lee Baker was arrested for failing to appear. And that's all for the morning report this morning.
Deputy Connor, we appreciate the report and hope you have a wonderful day. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Most of all, be safe. Thanks. Bye-bye. Deputy Connor with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, letting us know what's happening in the world of crime fighting. We're going to move next to the 911 Communications Center after this.
Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service is the reason they continue to be voted best in pest control. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Free estimates when you call Hutchins Pest Control, and you can be sure that job is going to be done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171, and they'll be right there.
13 minutes after 7 o'clock. Garcia with us from the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Doing wonderful. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
Okay. In the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 471 911 and administrative calls, which consisted of 58 for emergency medical services, 188 for the sheriff's office, 53 calls for Forest City, 39 for Rutherfordton, 5 for Lake Lure, 77 for Spindale. Bostic had a smoke non-structure. Forest City had a power line fire. Sandy Mush had a residential fire alarm. SDO had a brush fire and residential fire alarm, and Spindale had a gas leak and a commercial fire alarm. And that's all we've got.
Garcia, thanks so much for the report. Have a good day.
You too. Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye-bye. And just a reminder that the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report and the 911 Communications Center report being brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery.
With gas and utility prices skyrocketing, you need to save money wherever you can. Jay's Discount Grocery can help you do just that. Jay's Grocery has a fresh meat market and a produce aisle like no other. Jay's carries all household needs, including dog and cat food, cups, paper plates, drinks, famous brand names arriving daily at a fraction of the cost. You know, you just never know what you'll find at Jay's. Find out for yourself. Jay's is open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 7, Friday and Saturday, 8 to 8, closed on Sundays. Jay's Discount Grocery, 671 Oak Street in Forest City. Shop Jay's and walk out with a pocket full of savings.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
15 minutes after, as soon as I said 15 minutes, it turned to 16 minutes. It's defying me this morning. 16 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Wednesday morning, and we're moving over to the SDO Fire District, Shiloh, Danieltown, and end that all up with the Oakland. That's the O.
That's right.
Craig Loveless with us this morning. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Todd and Tracy.
Good
Y'all doing all right?
morning. Doing fabulous.
Seems like it's a Wednesday, Monday.
Yeah.
It'll be all right, and God's going to get us through the day, Lord.
That's right. Chronicles of the Old West will ride again.
Yep.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. You know, y'all were talking about North Carolina words and sayings and such. I've heard for a long time, nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
That's right.
And
I've never heard that one.
I'd have to say one of my favorite ones, too, that I especially love is liver mush around these here parts.
Oh,
Yeah.
liver mush. Yeah, you ain't going to get no better than liver mush.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, on this 284th day of the year, I saw that it's National Sausage Pizza Day. Not National Liver Mush Pizza Day, but National Sausage Pizza Day. I might have to get me a slice of pizza today. Chief Bailey reported that SDO did respond to a small woods fire on Jacobs Lane and a fire alarm over on Forest Ford Road yesterday. And otherwise than that, he said everything else was quiet, which is good. No birthdays to report today, and it is Wednesday, and most of our area churches will be having evening services tonight. I know most folks either have 6 or 7, maybe in between, so head on out to a church of your choice and worship the Lord in spirit and in truth. Also, Harris Elementary School parents, don't forget fall school pictures on Friday, October 13th. Carolina Colors Quilt Show will be held at ICC October 13th and 14th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Danieltown Baptist Church having our fall festival on October 14th, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Holly Springs having that revival October 15th to the 18th. Preacher Tom Gilliam doing the preaching. Sunday morning, 10:45 service. Sunday evening services 6, Monday through Wednesday, 7 p.m. nightly. Don't forget the blood drive for Habitat for Humanity located at 269 West Main Street on Halloween from 1 to 6. Today in the SDO area, looks like it's going to be overcast with a high of 73, low of 55. Sunrise is coming up in a little bit at 7:30 a.m., sunset at 6:58. We're losing that daylight, guys. The moon is a waning crescent right now. The next phase will be the new moon, which you won't be able to see it at night, over on October 14th. And the signs today are still in the range, and that still means it's flowering day, so plant those fall flowers, but no veggies. And, guys, that's about it on this beautiful, lovely Wednesday.
Yep, I know that I went home last night, came in, and there was a, it's either going to turn into 5 double-layer cakes or it's going to turn into 10 single-layer cakes. And there's 2 sour cream pound cakes sitting there.
Oh, wow.
That's going to turn into 2 more, or it's going to turn into 4 more because she's going to cut them in half.
Oh.
So we're contributing about 14 cakes
Well,
to
that sounds awful good.
to that cakewalk
And
we're
y'all
going to have over
and
there.
see, I think I might come to that because you know something,
You
I've
want a
never a cakewalk. It used to be so much fun. People don't do it anymore.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to be the one DJing the cakewalk.
You done a good job, Tracy. Everybody ought to come on out just to experience the
cakewalk.
Todd Cakewalk.
That's right. You can say we could do the Todd and Tracy Cakewalk show.
We sure can. We can. The Cakewalk show.
The Cakewalk show. Yeah. Great. We appreciate it, brother. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you again on tomorrow, Thursday.
All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed one.
Thanks.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Creighton Loveless with the report from the SDO Fire District. We're going to check in with Chris Melton up in the Chimney Rock Fire District after you hear these words from Rutherford Life Care.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
20 minutes after 7 o'clock, Chris Melton with us from the Chimney Rock Fire District up in the upper part of the county, around Lake Lure up that way. Lake Lure, Chimney Rock, Beals Creek, all that big old area right there. Chris, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all today?
Doing
fabulous.
Anything happening up that way?
I'm sitting here at the fire department watching the waterfall trickle down the mountain. We got a slight breeze and the major roads are open here in Chimney Rock. But Bills Creek ran a medical call yesterday, and that's it on the call report.
Well, sit back, grab you a cup of coffee, watch that waterfall, and just, enjoy your morning. That sounds like a good deal.
That's a wonderful job you've got, watching that.
Oh, yeah.
Say that as he's running into a burning structure.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. It won't be so fun.
Right now, you have a good job. Just sit there watching the waterfall.
That's right.
Well, Chris, we appreciate it. You keep them straight up there, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
We'll try our best.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Chris Melton with that report from the Chimney Rock Fire District up that way. We're going to get a hold of our brother Steve Ernest over at the Tryon International Equestrian Center. Tracy, tell us what's coming up on Friday.
Well, be sure, and if you didn't got nothing to do on Friday morning, stop in over at Isothermal Community College in the gymnasium. Me and Lou Gillum is going to be over there at the live broadcast from 10 to 12 noon at the Carolina Colors Quilt Show. It's going to be located in the gymnasium. Of course, it's going to be quilt judging. There'll be vendors, raffle baskets. It is $5 admission, but all the proceeds go to the charity programs of Rutherford County. So be sure and come by this Friday, October 13th, 10 to 2.
Help out a good cause and view some of those beautiful quilts. Here's a man when he came from Florida, moved to North Carolina, carried a quilt with him 24 hours a day, 7 days a week because he was always cold. Steve Ernest, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. I still got that thin skin Florida. I kind of like the heat.
See,
I sure hate the summer, though.
Yes.
Boy, goodness.
See, you were thinking, how in the world is Todd going to segue from a quilt show into Steve? But I did.
He always does it for you there, Steve, doesn't he?
And I went to extremes this weekend trying to find you a cowboy hat, and I couldn't get which. The only one I found was one made from China. I said he ain't gonna want that one. And so
China.
They weren't selling cowboy hats till the last minute. Like when people were on their way out, I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" That's one thing that we probably will address next year.
Yeah, but, exactly. Why would you?
Yeah.
Look, if I was going to a rodeo. Mm-hmm. And I was going, let's say I was going to the place where they sell, memorabilia.
Right.
The first thing you'd expect to see would be a cowboy hat.
You would think. Just be sure and order some for big heads next year.
Well, most everybody that wanted to wear one was wearing one anyway. I don't know.
Exactly. That's true.
There's a lot of people out there with the boots and the cowboy hats. I don't know.
I mean, you'd have a boot tent, you had a cowboy hat tent, you got a saddle tent.
Yep.
I don't know what else cowboys wear. Yeah. Spurs, jingle, jangle, jingle.
Maybe a guitar.
A guitar?
A singing cowboy.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know, but it certainly, if that was our only miss, that was a very much a success. We really, had it. We had it after.
See, now I wasn't really wanting you to go per se buy a hat. I just wanted to go around to some of these. I was wanting you to go to the rodeo riders and measure their heads. If they were size 8, still their hat. That's what I was getting at, Steve.
He was
maybe next year I'll check the bathroom stalls and see if anybody left or behind.
He was wanting to ask a former police officer to be thieving. That ain't good.
No. It's not
Better
thieving.
watch myself there.
It's not thieving. You're borrowing it for an experiment.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Totally different. Sorry, my bad.
You had every intention of bringing it back. It's not my fault y'all went on to Montana to do another rodeo show.
Anyway, I tell you what, we're already busy again. It's already insane. We've got double the amount of the FEI, we call them, horses this year, the federal equestrian. So we're really just going to be super busy this week. And we got a lot of entertainment in store beginning Thursday. So in the afternoon, come by and again, there's no parking fees. And again, even on Saturday, come before 4 p.m. and you'll have enough money extra to buy Todd that cowboy hat if you can find one. And there'll be a lot of entertainment for the kids. And we are going to have bounce houses. So last time we did that, we also had pony rides. I didn't hear them talk about that, but I know that's coming. And we got 5 weeks of this of the Saturday Night Lights activities. So beginning this week, so there's a lot of entertainment in store for everybody that wants to come. If you miss this week, you got 4 more chances.
Definitely a lot to do up that way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, Steve, we'll send them up that way. Hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you again on Thursday.
Okay.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Steve Ernest with that report from the Tron International Equestrian Center over in Polk County. John Prescott checking in on the YouTube this morning. Happy Hump Day.
Hump Day.
Woo, woo. Ain't that what the camel does?
Yes, it did. You don't ever see that anymore.
I know. That was one of the greatest commercials ever.
But other than it being for Wednesday, what was the commercial about? I don't even remember. Other than them celebrating Wednesday.
Insurance, maybe? Liberty Mutual?
Was that what it was? Beats me.
I don't remember. Now they got, the Liberty Mutual Emu.
Yeah.
Emu.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. They went to, go back to the camel. Bring back the woot woot camel. We liked it a little better.
Camel.
Folks, let me tell you about a place you can go this morning and get you some fresh produce. You can get you some gourds, apples, fall wreaths, vegetables, squash, green beans, corn on the cob, zucchini, cucumbers, purple onions, sweet and russet potatoes, green and red bell peppers, muscadines, tomatoes, and much, much more. That's Tony's Produce Market up on North Washington Street in Rutherford. Look for the crowd. You'll find Tony's. His number is 287-9495. Don't forget, Tony's has some of those corn stalks, pumpkins. He's got chow, pink pineapples. Those are pretty good. And all kinds of apples. He's also got, for the sweet tooth, got the delicious homemade cakes, pies, and cookies. And Tony's is your one-stop produce shop. He's got in some of those Christmas candies, the bonbons, the chocolate-covered peanuts, the orange slices, fruit cakes, all that at Tony's. Call him at 287-9495. Tell him Todd and Tracy sent you by, and you'll be glad you did. DeVern Upton with us this morning from the Ballstick Fire District. DeVern, good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Doing good. Hope you are.
I am.
What do you got for us this morning, DeVern?
We have a temperature of 53 degrees here in Ballstick. Fire department had one medical call and one smoke alarm call. And food boxes will be given out at Chase Ministry today on Chase Highway from 9 to 10:30. Don't forget to go by the Bee Supply store there on Depot Street here in Boston and get your bee supply items. Then stop in at Whistle Stop Bakery and get your bakery items. She's got some very good bakery items in there. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day.
Thanks, DeVern. You do as well.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. Tina White checking in with us on YouTube said there was an accident on 6474 past Thompson up there. Thompson Road, maybe. So if you're headed that direction, please be careful. Take your time. And by all means, slow down, most of all. We're going to move over to Robbie Samuel, Mount Vernon Fire District next.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
7:30 on this Wednesday morning. Robbie Samuel with us from the the Mount Vernon Fire District. He actually works at the Rutherford Fire Department. That's why I keep getting confused.
He's so good that they have him on too.
He did confirm the accident up on 6474 Green Hills Fire District, so hopefully everybody's safe and sound involved in that this morning. Don't need that's just bad vibes for Wednesday.
Yeah.
No, it needs to slow down a little bit, don't it?
Yeah,
Start too early.
Slow down.
Robbie, do you still volunteer for Mount Vernon? Sometimes?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I do not.
I was thinking, I was thinking that you did that. But you're from that area, though, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I am. I started out at Hudlow, so.
Yeah. I'm at Hudlow. I don't know why I called it Mount Vernon.
Well, it's all right here together, so it don't matter.
My kids went to Mount Vernon School.
Oh, yeah, that's the best school in the county.
It is.
Yeah, I went there too. Went to the old school.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Uncle Bob, I think he graduated from Mount Vernon when it was the high school. I
Yeah,
think.
that's the way Sunshine used to be. It went 1st through 12th. And I'm sure all those little old schools used to be like that.
Yeah. It's a lot of things has changed, that's for sure. But they got a nice school now, which I love that old school that used to set up on the hill.
Oh,
It used to
yeah.
pretty setting up there.
It sure was. Beautiful.
But, yes, it was. But speaking of that, Hudlow they had a good day yesterday. They didn't turn a wheel, so I don't think I've seen anything. So I'm sure they're happy with that. And of course, Roaston, we've had a few medical calls. It's kept us pretty busy. We had one about 6 o'clock or 6:30 this morning, and hopefully that's not the start of a crazy day for the fire service, but it may be. You can't never tell. It sounds like y'all been having a time this morning. But also,
it's been a different world in here this morning.
Well, what's been wrong with Dakota Livesay? I think he's a little tired this morning. He's probably taking a rest.
Chronicled out.
Yeah, he's chronicled out.
Or them gremlins got a hold of it one. Too.
That's probably more like it.
We had our engineer in here. He was installing some new equipment yesterday, and he may have taken that offline, or I don't know. It wasn't there, so.
Well, I don't hear the roar as bad this morning.
Yeah, I think that's one of the issues. I think that's one of the issues he was addressing yesterday, along with the new equipment and stuff. So, we're getting there.
Yeah. One day at a time. That's all you can do.
It's always a work in progress, isn't it?
That's exactly right. So I guess once everything gets up and running, you'll have a new website and the whole 9 yards, won't you?
Oh yeah, we'll have a new website where you can listen to us 24 hours a day. You'll just go there. You'll click the listen live. There'll be whatever's playing at that certain time is what you'll listen to throughout the day. So. Hopefully we're going to keep streaming live into the Blue Room. Don't know how we're going to do that or if that's going to work, but hopefully that we can keep that going.
Yeah, well, hopefully so. But the good thing is, if it don't, at least you got an alternative, and you start going on the website and listen live. I mean, you can play that on your phone.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So. I know there's a radio station in Mount Airy I like to tune into. It's WPAQ, which is they're on Main Street, Mount Airy, and they play a lot of good old bluegrass and stuff like that. I love that station, but they'll kind of do things throughout the day different. It's not bluegrass all day long, but I'll kind of tune in on my phone every once in a while just to see what's happening in the big town of Mount Airy.
That's right.
I love bluegrass, and Brian, the guy that here, our new general manager. He had told us, and I'm not sure when the setup is going to be, but I think we're going to have a little program here. I'm not sure, like I say, what day it's going to be, but it's like a 30-minute program. It's called Knee High in Bluegrass. So I don't know. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to that.
No, absolutely.
I love bluegrass.
Love it.
I do too. I love it too. It's just good, simple music and something you can understand, and a lot of it relate to. But that's what, and again, I'm not trying to advertise, but like 88.7, they'll do Over the Mountain on Saturday. I do like listening to that.
Yeah, I do too. I like to listen to that too. Yeah, bluegrass. There's something about bluegrass that just feeds your soul, isn't it?
Back years ago, during the remember when they used to have the Snuffy Jenkins Bluegrass Festival down there? My uncle, that was my Daddy's sister's husband, my Uncle Don, played in a bluegrass band, and I love bluegrass. So I was down there, and Mom and Daddy were leaving, and I asked Don if I could stay with him, keep watching the bluegrass, and he said, "Well, I got to take somebody to the airport afterwards." Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can stay with us, and we had to take them down to Greenville, which wasn't much of a ride. It ended, and we went on. The guy he took to the airport, Grandpa Jones.
Aww.
So I got to ride all the way to Greenville, and I laughed at that man. He was so funny. But he treated me like I was one of his own grandkids.
Yeah.
I mean, he was just as nice a fellow as you could ever meet. And he would tell some stories. Mm-hmm. What's for dinner, Grandpa? It was. That's one thing I will never, ever forget is I'm glad I stayed and wanted to listen to the rest of the bluegrass. I
Right.
got to meet Grandpa Jones.
I know we used to go when I was a kid, and as the whole time I was growing up, we would always go to this bluegrass festival in Cherokee. It was at Happy Holiday Campground.
Happy Holiday Campground. I remember that.
We used to go. We went for years.
I absolutely remember that.
Osborne Brothers, and I mean, just the whole.
You
everybody.
could go over here to the where is it? Green Acres Music Hall.
Yeah.
Some of the greatest names in bluegrass that's ever been is played right over there in Ballstick, at the Green Acres Music Hall.
Yep.
Chad Medford checking in again. He said,
I've never heard of that.
He said, my great uncle gave Earl Scruggs his first banjo. His name was Rex Brooks.
Interesting.
So that's interesting.
Yes, it is. Very interesting.
Well, I'm going back to the Bluegrass State at the end of this month.
Back to Kentucky. Kentucky.
Well, that'll be good too. You can go up there and you stay away from the bourbon.
That's right.
Kentucky.
Well, why would I want to do that now?
Stay more on the bluegrass side of it. Don't get to the bourbon side of it. You'll be good.
That's right.
Well, Robin, we appreciate it, man. Hope you have a great day, and we'll nothing else. We'll catch you again in the morning.
Sounds like a plan. I hope y'all have a good rest of your day.
All right, we'll see you, Robbie. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
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 Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
37 minutes after 7 o'clock, or 23 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock. Sue Price with us from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Last morning over here, maybe the sun's going to pop out shortly. But
Yeah, it looks like it's lightening right up out there. Lighting up. Yeah, the sun's coming up.
Yeah, the sun is coming up.
I think our kids are having to get on the bus in the dark.
I know.
I know.
Oh, that's that is bad right there.
But we're looking for a good day anyway.
So what you got for us this morning?
Well, let's see. I have one birthday, and it's on my personal calendar today for Randy Campbell. So we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. And I have the one announcement for Big Springs Baptist Church annual Brotherhood Fish Fry, Saturday, October 14th. And it starts at 4, goes to 7 p.m. for donations only, the dinner is. And it's located in the Hollis community at 534 Big Springs Church Road in Ellenboro. Proceeds for this will go to the Brotherhood Local Benevolence Fund. And they use that to help people, and that's a good thing. So we have to have a good turnout for that. And so far, that's the only announcement I've had come in. It's just quiet and calm over here, and we're looking for a good day, and I hope you guys will have one.
Well, thanks so much, Sue. You do have one as well. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Take care.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Sue Price with that report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. We're going to move and check in with Tina White up in Shingle Hollow next.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, and
Tina White with us from the Shingle Hollow Fire District. Tina, good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing pretty good.
Doing good on a Wednesday.
Appreciate you checking in and posting about that accident. Want everybody to be safe and be careful as you go up by that area. Slow down and take your time and don't rubberneck. Just go on.
Yeah, just drive slow and go on. That's right. I'm telling you, it is beautiful up here in Shingle Hollow this morning. The temperature's 51, but the sky, the sunrise has been beautiful. Mr. Wayne Camp, if you're listening this morning, and I think he does, sometimes I just slow down and stop right there and just look at the view. The horizon is so beautiful in his front yard.
Oh.
He probably thinks, who is this? stopping in the road. But we slow down. We don't actually come to a stop, but it is beautiful. And you know, Todd, you were talking about Snuffy Jenkins Festival. I remember seeing Georgia Jones down there, so we were there together.
Oh.
Yep.
That's when, not George Jones, Grandpa Jones.
Yeah.
What's for dinner?
What's for dinner, Grandpa?
What's for dinner, Grandpa?
Yep, that was right after all that was over. Me and my uncle drove him from there to Greenville Airport, dropped him off. It might have been, was it Greenville? It was somewhere down in there. Drove him to the little airport there, and we dropped him off, and he was met by, other people. And I was thinking, it's kind of odd that Grandpa Jones don't have a ride.
Yeah, I know, really.
But maybe it was one of them things that they set up ahead of time. Hey, man, we'll come to the airport and pick you up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It could have been.
I always loved to watch Grandpa Jones on Hee Haw. He was always cleaning the windows that wasn't there.
He cleaned it and then put his arms through it.
Well, yeah, I'm the food person, so I always wanted to listen and see what he was having, hoping that it wasn't possum.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But you were talking about not having a ride. I remember when Jerry Clower, I think you were even talking about that. He came to one of the high schools, and someone drove him back to the airport.
Chase High School, I remember that.
Oh, heck.
Yep. That's where I went backstage and got to meet Jerry Clower. Got a popcorn box signed by him.
Oh.
And but I went back there to meet him, and I told him, I said, when you get done with your popcorn box, I want it. Well, I was just innocent, that's what I said. And he hit the stage. He said, "Now I don't know what kind of folks y'all's is raising down here." He said, "But I just got accosted in the back from my popcorn box." Oh! I was like, I did not say that. So that's who learned me that sometimes you can bend the truth a little bit, as long as it's a good story.
Yeah. I loved him. He was so
Jerry
funny.
Flowers. I sat there and talked with him and got a picture with him, and of course he signed a popcorn box for me. Still got it at home framed with his picture. I got to meet Jerry Clower. That was a great.
Imagine.
That was great. I love Jerry Clower. Man, that was good.
I think the radio station should do a Jerry Clower hour.
I think so too. I think that's a great idea.
Oh, I absolutely think that's a great idea.
Sure is. Love it.
Well, in Shingle Hollow today, there are no birthdays. There's no anniversaries on any of the church calendars that I have. The tent revival is still going on. The youth tent revival at Shingle Hollow Fire Department starts at 7 p.m. tonight, tomorrow night, and Friday night. As far as I know, our fire department didn't have any calls, but he didn't get back to me, so he may have been there on that with the fire department at that accident this morning. That's why he didn't get back to me. But Maple Creek Baptist Church this Saturday from 4 to 7 is having their barbecue dinner. Everyone invited to come out to that. That's some good barbecue, too. I've had that. And then Monday is finally here, October 16th. I have been talking about this for a while now, but I want everyone to be aware that Shingle Hollow Fire Department is having a meeting at the White House Community Center, 7 p.m. on the 16th, and they're going to discuss ways to decrease homeowners insurance and property insurances. And then mark your calendar for the 29th. Sunday the 29th, Pine Knob Baptist Church is having their trunk or treat from 3 to 5. We'll have games and lots of candy. And then the fire department on Halloween, trunk or treat going on from 5 to 8 there at Shingle Hall Fire Department. That's enough for right now. It's going to be a busy weekend, going ahead and planning now for the weekend.
All right, Tina, sounds good. We'll talk to you again tomorrow. Have a good day.
You have a good one.
Y'all be safe and God bless you.
Thanks.
Thank you, too.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous!
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course! They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
Live on the radio this morning at 7:45 is Brenda Kelly. Brenda, good morning.
Good morning. How in the world are you?
How in the
Doing
world are you?
good.
Sounds like y'all having fun.
Well, we're trying.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
We're trying to keep everything rolling along and keep the train on the tracks and
Keep everybody interested and laughing.
not hurt the conductor.
Well, we hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Let's see, I've got 48 degrees on the front porch this morning. I don't have any birthdays, any anniversaries, but in ways of announcements, we got Trunk or Treat, Far City Church of the Nazarene. This is at 728 Hardin Road in Far City Church parking lot. Saturday, October the 28th, starts at 5 p.m. We'll have s'mores and hot chocolate at the fire pit. And so far, that's all I've got that I know of that's going on.
S'mores and hot chocolate. That sounds like a good fall afternoon event.
It sure does.
It does, yeah. So just come on out and enjoy some with us and let the children trick or treat or trunk. It's trunk or treat. That's hard for me to say, trunk or treat. But that's what we're going to be doing. So
That's right.
So y'all need to truck on down to Ellenboro.
We'll do it, Brenda. Thanks. Have a good day.
Take care.
Take you later.
Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly with that report from Union Mills, and we are indeed going to head on down to Ellenboro after this.
Start your day at the drop-in food store nearest you. How about a hot sausage biscuit only at $1.99? Drop-in food stores are always finding ways to help our customers for the past 42 years. Drop-in food store is your hometown convenience store since 1981. Come on, drop in.
Thank you, Tom. Tom, you can hear Tom on Wednesday, Saturday mornings, right here live in the Blue Room. He does the Saturday morning call-around report and sets in with Gilbert Talks Taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Luther Gillikin with us this morning from the Ellenboro Fire District. Luther, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning to you too. I hope you're having a good day.
Having a good day so far. Hope you are.
Hey, I'm having a great time there. Coffee's good, biscuits are good, everything good.
That's right. What's going on down that way, Luther?
Not a whole lot happening in here. See, fire department had 2 medical calls yesterday and 1 public assist. Other than that, they're quiet this morning. They're drinking coffee too. Nothing else going on down here, so you two have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Luther. You do
as well.
Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District. Let us know what's happening down in that area. Folks, Granny B's is the place where you can get those delicious fresh donuts. You can get the orange twist. You can get the glaze. You can get the cream filled. You can also get a salad. You can get a sub sandwich. All that is available at Granny's. Go by 311, is it? I don't have the copy here. West Main Street in Spindale, and you can contact Granny. I've read it enough.
Sorry
you think
about
I
that,
would
sir.
know it. Yep, 322 West Main Street in Spindale. They also do beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, any occasion you need a cake. You can get it there at Granny's. They also got those delicious petit fours also. Hours Tuesday through Friday, 9 till 7, Saturday, 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, give me a call, 287-3356. We'll have a party in your honor and give away some petit fours, compliments of Granny B's.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
Well, folks, Scrappy's Food and Fuel is the place you should be. It's on Highway 221 South in Forest City. Got some of the most delicious food anywhere around, from breakfast biscuits to lunch, all beef hot dog basket, hand-breaded chicken tenders, healthy salad. You won't be disappointed. They got a clean, spacious store with a friendly staff. Stop in and see Scott and Colleen. Cafe is open Monday through Friday, 9 till 6, and the store is open Monday through Friday and Saturdays, 7 till 9, and Sunday, 8 to 8. They've got U-Haul rentals available, and call-ins are always welcome at 828-229-3313. That's Scrappy's Food and Fuel Everything you need in one place. You ready? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. No birthdays were called in, so we're going to go birthdays and events throughout history. How about 1844?
How about
Born
it?
on this day was Henry John Hines. Any idea what he?
I don't have a clue.
The Heinz Corporation.
Oh, ketchup.
Heinz ketchup, stuff like that. Yep, he passed away in 1919. On this day in 1932, Dottie West was born, singer. She passed away in 1991. 1943, singer Gene Watson was born. 1946, how about Daryl Hall? Daryl Hall and John Oates,
Yep,
remember them?
Remember him?
1966, Luke Perry was born. He passed away in 2019. In 1881, roll film for cameras is patented. The roll film.
Wow, that was a long
In
ways back.
1881, I would have never thought
would've
that.
never
I
thought
thought
that
it would have been
either.
way after that. In 1932 was the first political telecast on television. 1936, the first radio quiz show went on the air. It's called Professor Quiz. I
Oh,
don't remember that.
interesting.
Tom Green probably.
Yeah,
I
Tom
think
was
Tom
there.
Green was one of the first contestants on that. In 1950, the first license to broadcast in color over television is granted to CBS. 1975, Saturday Night Live premieres on NBC. I believe it's still going strong today.
Mm-hmm.
Today is National Curves Day. Now, is that like,
Does that mean going around a curve?
is that like curves, ladylike figure, or does that mean going around curves?
I don't know. It might say curve ahead.
Could be.
I don't
Today
know.
is National Take Your Parents to Lunch Day. So, Tracy, go grab Martha, go to McDonald's. National Fossil Day. Today is National Sausage Pizza Day. Today is National Stop Bullying Day. That should be every day. And National Emergency Nurses Day. So now you are up to date on this day in history. We're going to see if we can get a hold of our buddy Wayne Rollins over at Wayne's Lunchbox this morning, see if he can fill us in on what's coming up for lunch this morning. See if we can get a hold of Brother Wayne this morning. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Hope you're having a great Wednesday morning. I know it's good here. We're having fun in the Blue Room here. Lou Ann Dotson celebrating a birthday today, so
She is our winner.
so you are our winner, Lou Ann Dotson. Congratulations, you're the winner of the Pettifor's compliments of Granny Bees and WCAB. Unable to get a hold of Wayne Rollins this morning.
Luann, please just go to over to Granny Bees. I will send your name to them, so just go straight over there and pick up your
Go
Pettifor's.
over to Granny Bees and pick up that and enjoy compliments of WCAB right here. Well, folks, you can enjoy Wayne's Lunchbox Monday through Thursday with all your homemade favorites that are sure to please even the picky eaters. Enjoy burgers, salads, sandwiches, or meat and veggies open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2. Supper is 3 until 7. Wayne's Lunchbox also has a great catering service from budget traditional to elaborate. Whatever your taste is, Wayne can provide all you need for a perfect event. Located at 391 East Main Street, Spindale. Call them at 828-395-2225. That's Wayne's Lunchbox in Spindale. Unable to get a hold of Wayne this morning. We will check back with him on Monday of next week. He's probably busy, got a lot going on. Yeah, well, Brother Wayne, go see him. He always has some great food. Johnny Prescott, late in the game was the Hump Day commercial was for Geico in 2013. Yeah, I was curious that myself. She said the Geico commercial, that's what the camera was, the Hump Day.
Yeah, this guy
That's been-
called and said that her name was Julie, and said the camel walks in and says, Julie, what day is it?
It's Hump Day.
It's Hump Day.
That was 10 years ago that happened. Don't forget, coming up in a little bit, we've got Lou Gillum in the Blue Room. Lou, did you get some? I heard you talking about what people wanted, and did you get some good response from that?
Oh, yes, we did.
Actually, good deal. So we're gonna, hey, if you have a suggestion, as long as it don't involve like Lou cutting backflips or anything like that, she'll probably, she may be up for it. She may cut a backflip. I've never seen her personally do one myself, but
I have broke a disc in my back, but I don't think I could do a backflip.
I don't think a backflip might happen. Thank you, Jonna, for letting us know about the Geico. I think I said that was Liberty Mutual.
Yeah.
Liberty Mutual's got the Limu Emu.
I couldn't remember what it was about.
Liberty. I saw a commercial this morning. They've combined the Liberty Bibbity and the Emu. So he's in there. He says, "You don't have a mustache. And he puts a mustache
Now,
on.
the guy that can't say Liberty Insurance that does the Liberty 50, he's on the Young and the Restless, or he was.
Oh, well, yeah, that's just a matter of time before he gets killed off anyway.
I like the little boy that has
Why'd you move your seat?
that rides off in the car.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And his dad
runs over
said-
the
his dad
roses.
says now, stay on the house, whatever. Stay off the
Stay off the
freeway.
That reminds me of
He
the
ran
first
through the mama's flower.
the first time my son he wanted to mow grass.
Yeah.
So I put him up on my big zero-turn mower. It's my older one, not my new one. And he was like, "Oh, I may hit something." I said, "Son, you ain't gonna hit nothing. I ain't never hit 3 times or 4." I said, "Don't worry about that."
You know, you see all these curbs in Forest City and Rutherfordton and Spindale that have black things around on them. That's where I've probably ran up on the curb.
And if there's a yellow mark missing over on some of the stobs over there at Walmart, that's because they were transferred to Tracy's car.
Oh, you're never gonna let me forget that.
You
are
remember
ya?
the little sign, "Days since yellow marks on Tracy's car"? You remember that?
Yes, I do.
I kept it running.
He kept a running tally of how many days that I did not hit a yellow pole. Thank you, Todd.
I think there for a while it was just hit anything in general. You were not batting good. You were not batting 100.
It wasn't good.
Yeah, your batting average
But
wasn't
now
too
one
good.
of them wasn't my fault.
Well,
Let's
this is
see.
true.
Somebody ran into
You
me.
got rear-ended one time.
Yes, I sure did in Gastonia, North Carolina.
Yeah,
By a
that's-
lawyer.
How did he get out of that? He didn't, did he?
It was his fault.
Well,
Plainly
yeah.
his fault. Thank God.
He's not going to get out of that
Thank
one,
God it was
brother.
his fault.
When a lawyer, what's funny? Speaking of lawyers, you know Mark Morris for the used to come here and do the Word of Faith show. I was at the sheriff's department one morning. I think I had to go pick up some gun back when you had to get gun permits.
Right.
So there was nowhere to park around the jail. You have to go to the sheriff's department there.
Uh-huh.
And there was nowhere to park. So I pulled straight up into the sheriff's department, pointing to the door, and Mark Morris just happened to be walking by. And I was like, "Mark, I got to run in here and get some gun permits." I said, "If somebody comes on needs out, can you move my vehicle?" So Mark, being the gracious person that he is, he said, "Of course." I said, I won't take long." So I go inside the sheriff's department. Well, another guy walks in, and then there's a guy in front of me, so I can't immediately get to the window. Well, Sheriff Chris Francis at the time walks out. I was like, "Sheriff, I know I'm parked illegally right here, but I've got my lawyer standing beside there." And he looked out, and the guy that walked in, he said, "That is Mark Morris." He said, "Well, at least he's not lying." So they actually thought I had my lawyer watching my car out there, so I wouldn't get a ticket.
What a great friend to stand there and do that.
But Mark finally came in and he's like, "Todd, I've got court. I've got to go." And I'm like, "Mark, it's fine."
He's tired of babysitting your car.
He's tired of babysitting your truck. So anyway. Oh, that was good stuff. Yeah, I appreciate Mark for doing that. Folks, it's been great being here with you on this Wednesday morning. We'll be back in here bright and early first thing Thursday morning, 7 a.m. with the Todd and Tracy Morning Show. Coming up next, have you got an official name for your show yet? Just the Lou Gillum Show? The Lou Gillum Show in the Blue Room. Commissioner, the commish. You can get all the dish with the commish right here. WCAB. Just ask Lou. Oh, that's a good one. Just ask Lou.
Yeah, there you go. Just
Hey,
ask Lou.
if you have a question you need answered, just ask Lou. Call in and ask her.
I'll make it up.
That's right. Just like me. If I don't know the answer, you'll never know that I don't know the answer. So that's the way that'll go. Folks, have a great Wednesday. Be good. Be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you.
We promise.
Love y'all. Have a good Wednesday.
WCAB. WCAB hits the road again with another live broadcast remote. This Friday from 10 until noon, we'll be at Isothermal Community College at the Carolina Colors Quilt Show. Now, we'll be in the gymnasium, and there is a $5 admission fee. They'll have quilt judging, vendors, raffle baskets, and all proceeds go to the charity programs of Rutherford County. So join us this Friday at Isothermal Community College as we broadcast live from 10 until noon in the gymnasium at the Carolina Colors Quilt Show. Come see us.
This is Kevin Pleasant here in the Blue Room taking a look at your weather forecast. You can expect today to be partly cloudy with a high near 75 and overnight partly cloudy with a low around 52. For Thursday, some rain showers are possible and a high near 77. And then overnight Thursday, partly cloudy with rain showers continuing and a low getting down to around 58. This has been your weather forecast. Keep it tuned in to 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
Hungry? Lunchtime, dinner time, anytime is a good time to stop in at Gregory's Original Restaurant. Choose from fresh delicious burgers, fries, sandwiches, pasta dishes, fresh salads, grinders, and so much more. All orders are prepared fresh and to perfection. Open Monday through Friday, 11 to 9, Saturdays, noon to 9, closed on Sundays. Call in or carry out. 828-287-2171. Located in the Park Lane Plaza in Rutherfordton, and DoorDash delivery is available. Fast and friendly service. That's Gregory's Original Restaurant.
Are you turning 65 or are you losing group health insurance? Give us a call at Insurance Service Associates. My name is Dwayne Hunt, and I represent all the coverages for Medicare Advantage, Medicare supplements, prescription drug plans, and major medical. Give us a call at 245-5301 and let us see what we can do for you. Or drop by the office at 245 East Main Street in Forest City. That's Insurance Service Associates.
Hey, good morning. It's 51 degrees right now, cloudy skies at WCAB. It's 2 minutes past 8 o'clock. Take a look at some of the local news in the area. The Rutherfordton Redevelopment Commission was officially established by the Town Council 2 years ago in October of 2020. Now, since that time, much work has been done as it relates to housing in the town of Rutherfordton. A comprehensive study was made of the state housing in the town, along with concrete recommendations. The commission has directed its focus primarily on two neighborhoods in Rutherfordton that officials say have been neglected for many years, Fairview and the New Hope area. After 2 years, the commission has a comprehensive quote, redevelopment plan that was presented to the town council at their October meeting last Wednesday. It's expected to be officially adopted at the November meeting following a public hearing. Well, the town of Rutherfordton's Hilltop Festival drew thousands of people downtown Saturday. Town officials say it was a big success. The crowd, actually, what they're saying was the largest crowd ever. According to the Rutherfordton Community Development Director, Magnolia Long, it was absolutely incredible. We had over 100 vendors this year, which was more than twice the number from last year. Over half were arts and craft vendors, but there were more than 20 nonprofit vendors, as well as 19 business vendors. A major difference with this year's festival is that the vendors were set up in the middle of Main Street instead of on the sidewalks as in previous years. She said that had an impact. Not only did it allow for much better pedestrian traffic flow, it also allowed our downtown businesses to be easily accessible by customers, so more people were able to come in and out and move around the town better. Well, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office Criminal Investigation Division is asking for your help in apprehending a band of thieves who think that the property that you have worked for would better be suited in their hands. Local law enforcement agencies are investigating a string of recent breaking and entering of vehicles. If you live in the areas of Smiths Grove Road, Lincoln Road, Rock Corner Road, Old Stonecutter Road, Birch Hutchins Road, McDade Road, and have any surveillance recordings, please check the footage between October the 6th through October the 9th during the nighttime hours for any suspicious vehicles or activity. Additionally, if you have found that you have been a victim of a vehicle B&E, do not wish to lie or come in and take the time to file a formal complaint, you can call and make a complaint to the law enforcement agency. Just let them know where it may have happened. If you just don't care about reporting it, just let them know in an idea where it happened, so they can get an idea of where to start watching. Now, if you wish to submit to an anonymous tip, of course you can do that, 287-TIPS, or the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office mobile app. And they do need your help because this is becoming a very, very serious problem. Well, our neighbors in McDowell County are inviting you and everyone to come to the McDowell Fire and Rescue Association as they sponsor the Parade of Lights of fire trucks and emergency vehicles in McDowell County. This will be on Friday evening. The lineup of emergency vehicles will take place at Old Fort Elementary School beginning Friday at 6 o'clock. The parade will start at 6:30 and will travel through Old Fort, then on to US 70 and end approximately 7 p.m. at Lowe's Home Improvement in Marion. That according to a news release. Brian Piercy, president of the McDowell Fire and Rescue Association, said the public is welcome to come out and see the emergency vehicles and the fire Fire Safety House. There will be food trucks this year, and the Fire and Rescue Association is asking the public to vote for the best-looking emergency apparatus, he added. In addition, folks will be able to see an emergency vehicle dedicated in memory of the late Garrett Presnell. He was president of the association for several years and was serving as president when he passed away. Piercy served as vice president at that time. The emergency vehicles will be on display for everyone to see and be able to talk to the emergency personnel who protect the people of McDowell County. There will be food and vendors at Lowe's so attendants can get something to eat. Also, McDowell Fire and Rescue Safety House will be there. This is a state-of-the-art home on wheels that replicates everything in a home pertaining to fire safety. Kids will be able to go into this house and learn about fire safety and how to exit the house that is on fire. If you would like more information, visit the Facebook page for McDowell Fire and Rescue Association at facebook.com/McDowellFRA. We'll have the local obituaries right after this. There are plenty of drugstores in Rutherford County, but not all of them offer the same personal customer service that is offered at the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton. Laura Hodge and her team have trusted experience and professional service. You're not just a number to them, you're a friend. Make the Medicine Box of Rutherfordton your hometown drugstore at 200 Charlotte Road in Rutherfordton. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturdays 9 to 1, 287-7117. Matt Mahan's Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Rutherfordton has been a family business since 1953, offering care, dignity, honor, and unique opportunities for families to create a healing moment after a loss. John McMahon and his fine staff bring experience coupled with perspective to help in paying tribute in a traditional or unique way. Call 287-4715 or visit online today at www.mattmahansfuneralhome.com. There, you can view current obituary information or pre-plan for yourself or loved ones. Matt Mahan's Funeral Home offers healing to the community through burial and cremation services, grief support, whether it's a funeral or a memorial service.